Hey guys, what's going on? Cody here, a little team deathmatch on Discovery. Now this video is actually an older video I had saved on my file share, and I just thought I'd go ahead and put it up, mostly because I'm too lazy to record a new game. I'm using the FAMAS with dual mags and Black Jacket Pro, Ninja Pro, and Scavenger Pro, and my kill streak setup is the Spy Plane, Chopper Gunner, and Dogs. Now when I play Discovery and I'm spawning on this side, I pretty much always come over on this side and I'll stand behind this rock and wait for a little bit, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to have somebody coming there and that rock makes for some good cover to take them out. And I'll usually place a claymore right there to protect my rear in case they come try to flank from the other side. Moving through the buildings here, you notice I try to do that a lot, and anytime I move I'll stick behind areas like this right here or the boxes up ahead. I'm constantly moving in place areas where I have plenty of cover. Now always be aware of the amount of protection that's actually in front of me and even behind me. You never want to move way out in the open. Try not to make too many straight lines in an open area. Like the ones up ahead. If you do have to go through those little places, you want to get through them pretty quick. Do a quick check around you, but then move as fast as you possibly can, and don't just stand out there, leaving yourself vulnerable. Another good, like I've mentioned in my previous video, taking these high points here and not necessarily staying there and camping, but just taking them for a moment and getting a view of a bird's eye view of the area around you can give you a good feel of the game and where the enemy is and where you need to be. Right here, I'm constant. If I do need to stop and look around, it's usually behind some form of cover. I don't stop and just stare off toward the enemy spawn and hoping to see somebody and risk getting picked off by a sniper. In this little area up here, this catwalk here is a dangerous area. You don't want to spend a whole lot of time actually looking out there. You see a lot of people sniping from there, and if you need to pick off some shots, stay behind the boxes and crates at the top there. You don't want to. And if you want to move across, get across quickly, because once again it's a high risk area. And right here, when I'm taking this guy, trying to take this guy out, he actually almost kills me. And if you find yourself in a situation where you're taking a lot of fire, you're in a close or medium range combat situation, then you're taking a lot of hits. Don't just stand there and keep firing, because you risk the chance of actually getting killed. Move under cover. Let some of that let some of the blood go off your screen, and then pop back in, and after you've recovered, and pop back in and take the kill. Once again, moving through the buildings, trying to stay behind cover, picking up a nice headshot right there. And like I've told you before, always staying in the perimeters. You'll notice my back is always toward the perimeter for the most part, and keeping an eye on the interiors of the map. If you keep your back to the perimeter like that, they obviously can't spawn on the outside of the perimeter, so therefore you're not going to get killed from behind very often. Like in Modern Warfare 2, one of my most common accolades was the one that was no deaths from behind, the Sixth Sense one. This guy right here, the claymore I placed earlier, he actually destroyed it, and claymores don't always have to get the kill. If they destroy it, that's the great thing about Black Ops. They let you know if your equipment's been destroyed, and I was able to backtrack and wait for him to come to me, as I anticipated he would. Once again, moving quickly through this area, not spending a lot of time in the open spaces. I think actually I hear somebody at this point, and there he is, yeah. Running a little low on ammo, and I actually pick up his FAMAS. And I find this room right here, if you are taking a lot of fire and stuff, the room is there's not a lot of competition, not a lot of people go in there. So hanging out in this room right here, in these rooms, just beyond this point, is a good place to take cover and plan out what your next move's gonna be. I think here in a minute I'm gonna get my dogs, and I die immediately.
Dogs waiting on your go.
My teammates were actually spreading out a bit more, and I think the spawn points actually flipped.
Dogs incoming.
Go ahead and call them my dogs. The chopper gunner wasn't the greatest one I've ever had. I didn't get many kills. Most of the guys were on the inside, so my dogs actually picked up most of the kills, which is why I used this kill streak setup, because even though I can't get many kills with the chopper gunner itself, the dogs are taking them out on the inside, so there's really nowhere they can run, which makes this a great kill streak setup. And I actually get shot down right here. And when they're firing right, you can usually tell whether if they're firing any kind of rocket or anything at your aerial support. You can usually follow the smoke trails and find out where it's coming from. And unfortunately, I always forget to do this, so I usually get shot down pretty quickly. You know, instead of taking the guy out that's actually firing the rockets. This guy right here, he'd been camping in that area, I believe, for quite some time, and it's probably about time somebody took him out. Once again, if I'm on this side, over here is where I always move, staying behind these areas of cover, never going toward that other side. Now the little bridge to the left is also a great way to move between the middle of the map and this area here. It's at a low elevation. Typically your higher elevations are where you want to be because you have a better vantage points over the enemy. But that right there, the lower points there on that bridge actually provide a much better form of cover.
Standing by. Friendly spy plane inbound. Enemy down.
And take a shotgun to the face, always pleasant. You notice most of my teammates are actually on this side of the map, so I just decided to turn back. You know, I try to keep a bit of distance between me and my teammates, and I like to move around the edge of the map and try to flank. That's mainly what my gameplay style does. Is a series of flanking maneuvers, trying to get behind the enemy, and it's not that I'm trying to get the cheap kills. I'm just trying to get the easiest kills as I possibly can. There's no sense in making the game hard for myself. So I'm going to try to come around and get behind them and get kills without much confrontation. You won't see me come, you know, over this bridge or through the middle areas too often. It's just a lot of risk, and usually 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get into confrontation with multiple enemies face to face, and a lot of times you're really not gonna have a chance. Now I've taken a lot of shots. I don't have a silenced weapon, so I'm gonna take cover in that building real quick. Put a claymore down in case somebody has noticed the red dots on my my dot on their map, and they're gonna try to come up behind me. The claymore will pick them off pretty quickly. At this point, I think I'm actually hearing somebody. Maybe not. I don't remember. Like I said, it's an old game.
Spy plane standing by.
Got that guy. He's trying to shoot our helicopter down. But you need to get you a Strela or something.
Enemy spy plane above.
Alright, well that's pretty much it. A lot of good points. Always stay behind cover. Always move. You know, be aware of the cover that's around you. I went I think 26-3. So not too bad. Not epic, but not bad at all. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out.